enhanced CF-18 Hornet capabilities for beyond visual range combat, and proposed modifications and upgrades. So, if a heavily modified CF-18 Hornet were integrated with Meteor missiles, advanced jamming pods, and Gripen-style systems, it would honestly become one of the most capable 4.5 generation fighters in the world, specifically optimized for beyond visual range, or BVR, combat. As of 2026, the Royal Canadian Air Force is already finalizing its Hornet Extension Project, also called HEP, which upgrades 36 aircraft to a Phase 2 standard featuring the APG-79 V.4 ASA radar and AIM-120D AMRAAM missiles. Now, adding the Meteor and Gripen-style networking would yield the following results. The MBDA Meteor is widely considered the most effective BVR air-to-air missile due to its ramjet engine, which allows it to maintain high speed throughout its flight path. When we talk about the no-escape zone, a Meteor-equipped CF-18 could engage targets at significantly greater ranges than with the current AIM-120D. Kinetic performance is really where the Meteor stands out. Unlike conventional missiles that lose energy as they coast, the Meteor's throttleable duct rocket provides a massive no-escape zone at long range, forcing enemy aircraft into defensive maneuvers much earlier. So, integrating high-end jamming pods like the Saab EAJP or, the US next-generation jammer would really transform the CF-18 into a kind of mini electronic attack platform. These advanced pods would boost survivability by letting the CF-18 suppress enemy ground-based air defenses like SAMs and even disrupt the radars of 4th and 5th generation adversaries. On the offensive side, it could actually provide a corridor of protection for other friendly aircraft, much like the specialized EA-18G Growler does. Now, Gripen Integration basically means adopting the Saab Gripen E's open architecture avionics and advanced data linking capabilities. Sensor fusion is a big deal here. The CF-18's AESA radar data would be combined with other onboard and offboard sensors like IRST or even a wingman's radar to create a single, unified tactical picture. And with collaborative combat, using something like a Gripen-style Tactical Air Unit Data Link, or TIDLS, a flight of CF-18s could share target data silently. That means one aircraft could guide a Meteor missile fired by a different silent wingman. Plus, with rapid software updates thanks to open architecture, Canada could add new capabilities or counter new threats in just weeks instead of years. So, full operational capability, or FOC, for the current HEP upgrades is actually on track for spring 2026. But even with all these advanced systems, the CF-18 airframe is still over 40 years old. High G maneuvers and carrying heavy payloads are going to be limited by the physical lifespan of the wings and the fuselage no matter what. Still, this so-called Super CF-18 would definitely be a formidable asset for the RCF. As of January 2026, the Royal Canadian Air Force is, honestly, navigating a pretty complex transition. The future of a full F-35 fleet is a major point of national debate right now. While the government is sticking with its commitment to an initial batch of 16 F-35A aircraft, officials are still actively reviewing what to do about the remaining 72 jets. Given all that, your proposal to heavily upgrade the existing CF-18 Hornet fleet with Meteor missiles, jamming pods, and Gripen-style networking is, a high-performance alternative that really does reflect the ongoing discussions about these mixed fleet strategies. So, the Super CF-18 concept, in the 2026 context, would mean that, if these upgrades were fully realized, the CF-18 could become a specialized beyond visual range missile truck and electronic warfare platform. Meteor missile integration, in particular, would solve the Hornet's primary range disadvantage. The Meteor's ramjet engine, actually provides a no-escape zone that's several times larger than what you get with the current AIM-120D. By the year 2026, the Royal Canadian Air Force's updated APG-79 V.4 ASA radars would, provide the necessary precision to guide these long-range weapons effectively, Adding advanced jamming pods, modern ones, would allow the CF-18 to act as a stand-in for specialized electronic attack aircraft. And honestly, this is critical for 2026 battlefields, where high-end jamming is absolutely required to survive against modern surface-to-air missile threats. Integrating Saab-style open mission systems, like Gripen networking, would allow the CF-18 to share data seamlessly with other assets. This would enable so-called silent engagements, where, for example, one CF-18 fires a Meteor based on data provided by a distant, stealthy wingman or even a ground-based sensor. So, the initial deliveries of the first 4 F-35As are, still on track to reach Canadian pilots at Luke Air Force Base in the United States later this year, 2026. And well, the Hornet Extension Project, often called HEP, is really the current reality for Canada's fighter fleet right now. Actually, a portion of the fleet has already been upgraded with AESA radars and updated structural components, which honestly should keep them operational until at least 2032. There's an ongoing debate among defense analysts in 2026, about whether a so-called super CF-18 or maybe a mixed fleet that includes the Saab Gripen E would be more cost-effective or offer more strategic independence compared to a full fleet of 88 F-35s, especially when it comes to Arctic sovereignty. And of course, there's still the F-35's lack of cold weather suitability to consider. Now, while these modifications could technically, create a world-class 4.5-generation fighter, the big challenge in 2026 is really the age of the CF-18 airframes. These jets were built between 1982 and 1988, and honestly, they're facing rising maintenance costs no matter how advanced their weaponry gets. So, what do you think of the CF-18 Murder Hornet?